Hey there everyone, Lord Frigid here with another episode of AR Mock Battles. Today we have 3 battles lined up for the episode, so that's really nice. Let's go ahead and just get right into these matches. The first map up is Jeb's Anima setup. Let's go ahead and take a look here. We have, interesting, Mirabilis with attack speed solo 4, pass, Odd Tempest, attack speed solo 3, Ninja Katana, Whimsical Dream, Luna. Don't see fills like this on Mirabilis very often. That's interesting. Selena with Double Life and Death, Wind Sweep, Hone Cavalry, Tome of Storms, Drawback, and Luna. Peony with Attack Speed, Bond, Aerobatics, Joint Drive Attack, Flyer Formation, Bond of the Alphar, Gentle Dream, no special. Zeros with Disencounter, Dragon Wall, Odd Tempest. Okay, that's interesting. Def Res Solo, Aurora Breath, no assist, and Glacies. Veronica with Attack Speed Push, Wrathful Staff, Odd Recovery, Blade Session, Flash, no assist, and Miracle. Leaf with Attack Def Push, Low Attack Res, Fatal Smoke, Attack Def Solo, Thialfi, Rally Attack, and Glimmer, which is kind of expected. And finally Sigurd with Attack Res Bond, Low Attack Res, Hone Cavalry, Hardy Bearing, Guilt Goblet, Dance, and no special. So this is a 7th slot trap. The idea being that Sigurd jumps out to refresh Veronica. Leaf, if there is somebody in Sigurd's range, will jump out to rally Sigurd. And then he will get a refresh from, I guess it could be either one of you two. They'll refresh from here, and then Leaf can probably go attack something. And then, of course, it's probably you, I would imagine, because that allows Saros to move 3 spaces, get refreshed by Mirabilis. And then Saros can go 1, 2, 3, and just threaten this huge swath of backline here. Usually, this type of setup, I would deploy the Duo Lin team. I'm not actually sure if that's a viable option here, because you've got 3 duos and it's not exactly easy to get to all of them. Because I'd have to smite Lin up here. And then the only way she can take something out and still be in a range of a refresher is if she goes and takes out the Saros. Then I'd have to refresh with Eldigan. Maybe get a reposition in here because my Peony has Flyer Formation. So she could warp after a KO on either or one of these 3, probably Peony. No, I guess well. Huh. I wonder if I could do something with this, actually. Because the duo's hindrance structure is here instead of here. Symmetry is cool and all, but I think it should be here. Let's take a look at this. I'll do a real clear after this, but for now, just a quick check. I want this. So smite. KO, refresh. Oh, I was supposed to do this. Oh, well, whatever. I couldn't go after either. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Well, let's see here. What do I do? If I go, let's just say I go after the Peony. Why not? Refresh. Hindrance. Duo. Veronica? Yeah, because then I can go Duo, Refresh, Selena, Leaf, Harmonized. Keep messing up between Harmonic and Harmonized. It's a Harmonized skill, Harmonic hero. Okay, and then Mirabilis. Yeah, that should do it.
This way?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, yes, there we go. Duo, refresh, Selena, Leaf, Harmonized, and Mirabilis, just like I said. And then Tiki and Eldigan block Sigurd from reaching anybody he can actually KO. Eldigan's pretty slow, but he's not Duo Sigurd slow. So, refresh, and then actually I can just do this, huh? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so real clear. What would I do in an actual like if this were here, if I didn't have the Duo Lin option, what would I do? I could maybe, I don't know, Marita team. That would be... I definitely want to keep her out of range of the Veronica. And I have to worry about this Saros. That's annoying. Oh, wait, actually. Hold on, what's this here? You have your lull. And you... I'm not really worried about you. But then, if I do that, I have to be afraid of that Saros just coming straight down. Or do I? Do I? Because she'd be going after Plumeria. I think I can force her here. I want to try this. Hold on, Brynja team. The idea is that I stop Sigurd from refreshing Veronica by forcing him into attacking Micaiah. And then on the left side, I break this with Plumeria, forcing Saros down here. I believe if I block access to Plumeria from this avenue, she will go this way.
I won't lose.
So then I can do this. And then I need to move Ashera. Here? Here? Actually, if I move her here, do I break this? Wait, what is it? What's even on this side after? Okay, so Veronica's here. Who is she going for? Maybe not Regan if I have Ashera here, but if I do this, that would probably make her go straight down. I like that. Let's do this. And then...
As you say.
And turn. So... we should see... Okay, Mirabelle says they're refreshing. Mirabelle says they're refreshing. Huh. What if that would be Peony? Interesting. I think that does fall to a slot order tie break. I would look at that, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway. So... I definitely need to do this. This is forced if I don't want to die horribly. Then this is forced if I don't want to die horribly. And then I would love to get a trap on this Peony here. So what was this? What would that be? That would be... I can do this. Kanto over here. And then...
There is but one future.
Well, I guess I don't need to break this. Because it just helps me trap. Except trapping is hard because there's a tree there. But I could just smite Brynja up, and she can just walk onto the tree. Yeah, let's try that. So, Peony attacks Regan. And then Mirabilis, it goes there, ew. Can Naga KO Mirabilis? I want to say yeah, but Mirabilis has a lot of res and she's on a defense tile. So, 41 times 1.3. Let's just simplify that to 4 times 13, 52, 53. Let's see here. So, 53 res versus Naga's 61 times 1, versus just 6 times 12. 73. 73 versus 53, 20. Oh, she doesn't die. Interesting.
By your will.
Rain kills her. Although, I guess I don't actually need to trap the Peony, do I? It's not like she hit Regan particularly hard. I could probably just do
What is your desire?
this.
Yes.
Okay, that was real. Interesting.
As you say.
Break this.
Certainly.
And then, do you KO Micaiah? I don't think you can. 50?
Let's go
No,
together.
definitely not.
Close your eyes.
You're probably still going after Regan.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Alright, yeah. I forgot about the Bolt Tower, but she had enough res for that to not matter. So I can do... just do this, that, and then... yeah, now I can finish that. Alright, so that's interesting. so I guess I would say move that hindrance structure. And I don't know if you can do anything about this really. I mean, you could move the offense for it, or the defense for it, but why? Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's a judgment call, really. Depends on what you're worried about. So, thank you very much for sharing the map, and let's move on to map number 2. Map number 2 belongs to Eve White. Let's go ahead and take a look at this setup. We have another 7-slot trap with Lilina, Double Life and Death, Low Attack Res, Savage Blow, Studied Foreblaze, Rally Speed, Gifted Magic. Eldigan with Fortress Death, Aerobatics, Death Opening, Flyer Formation, Courtly Candle, Dance, and Bonfire. Mercedes with Attack Speed Push, Raffle Staff, Auto Recovery, Attack Speed Solo, Palm Staff, Martyr, and Miracle. Sigurd with Double Fortress Res, Wings of Mercy, Joint Hone Res, Fire, Dance, No Special. Saros with Mirror Impact, Dragon Wall, Wings of Light, Phantom Res, Aurora Breath, Reposition, and Moonbow. Innis with Swift Sparrow, Lull Speed Death, Time's Pulse, Death Blow, Bophalia, Rally Speed, and Ruptured Sky. And finally, Mirabilis with Fort Def Res, Wings of Mercy, Ground Orders, Aerobatics, Flower of Ease, Whimsical Dream, and Discussion. So, the idea here is that Sigurd jumps out to refresh Innis. If there's somebody in his range, then Lilina will be able to jump out to rally him. And oh, that's devious. Huh. That's neat. So Eldigan's going to jump out to refresh her because he has aerobatics. And that means that the only place that Innis can rally Lilina from, if there's somebody in a range, is here. So now his range overlaps with hers, and he gets a refresh from Mirabilis. And that's... wow, I like that. That's neat. I do see that for my particular bottom row setup, and for, well, anyone with at least 3 spaces on it, or maybe 2, just because Sigurd is the only bottom row pressure, there's plenty of open space from which you can avoid the rally from even happening. So I have, his range is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's this kind of diamond-ish area. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces that are safe. 7-slot traps, I generally like to deploy the Duo Lin team. This is the sort of map where I would be able to do that and initiate turn 2. Get an easy Duo's Hindrance deactivation by just waiting for him to come out here. And then, say, Smite Lin up, and now she just takes him out for free. I guess I would want to do that on turn 3 if I were to do it, because then I would be able to move on to take out the Saros, and she's now here. And Eldigan here could have Odd Tempest move up 3 spaces, blah 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 blah, etc. Alternatively, I could not deploy the Duo Lin team, and that, I guess I'd maybe use Regan to pick him off. I guess I could do that. And then I guess the only question is, do I want to let the rallies happen or not? Because I can make the Lilina jump out to rally without the AI becoming aggressive, at least on the first turn. But I have to make darn sure that's what I want to do, because there's no stopping the AI from becoming aggressive on the next turn. How would I do this? So in this equation, Eldigan is here, Lilina is here, Sigurd is here. And then everybody else is just where they are currently. Do I have anything for that? I would need to have Regan somewhere in the wings. How would I do this? I guess I could reposition her in from the corner, or up from down here. So I would do KO the Sigurd. I want to break this. That's easy enough. Regan, then just Kanto. Huh. So do I put 2 repositions in this corner? Because that would make for a pretty easy getaway. I think I might do that. So let me see. I would have a Shara. Oh, I guess I don't even need to... well, I need to break this. Huh. Okay. I don't think I have a melee reposition on any team that has... Do I? Wait, do I have a melee reposition on a team that has Regan on it? Oh, Dragon Wagon does. Do I really want to do that, though? Because that would force me to separate my dragons, and separating your dragons is generally not a good thing to do with a team like this, since they have Armor March, and they depend on that. Regan's not here. Regan's... Yeah, With a duo Lin team, I wouldn't be initiating with Regan. So, let's see. That's interesting. Could I do... Let's see, single reposition? What if I do single reposition? Then just Kanto away, but Lena's here. So I could do... Because with Sigurd out of the way, Innes actually rallies from here. Because he can. So that could work, because he's forced to get a refresh. And then the other one goes to... I guess Saros, right? So fresh, move, and then Saros gets that and just moves up here. So I just want to make sure everybody's off of here. That's okay, I think. Maybe. I still need to worry about the Lena. Can I do that? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. I could refresh her and move her and then reposition with Brunia. Because Brunia can take a Lena, that's fine. Even without her solos, that should be okay. I think I have the basis of a plan. Let's try this. So you go here. I guess I need to have Naga here. Because I need to break this. Or this. Yeah, because Ashera can do this. Yes. Yes? This? Maybe? Question mark? Because this puts Plumeria where I want her. And I can do this.
Together, as you say.
And then this. That into that. And turn. So now Sigurd's going to jump out. Ashera and Naga are in his range, so he's going to get a rally. But because he doesn't have his action, the AI does not become aggressive. So Alina just kind of sits there. But now, at the start of the next turn, Sigurd has Naga and Ashera in his range still, and now he does have his action. So I need to get going here. So let's do this, reposition, KO, Kanto away, and then I believe it was refresh,
By your will.
reposition. I can just move her over here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Then I can do that, and then put Micaiah down here, I suppose. Since Brina doesn't have her solos anyway, it couldn't hurt to get her closer to the opponents. So a rally from there, exactly as expected. Oh, Eldigan gets provides the refresh. That's interesting. I thought it would have been Mirabilis. So, because of that, Mirabilis actually moves. Oh, wait, what did she move before Saros? I suppose... Wait, where was she? She was here? Versus... Oh, she was closer to the closest enemy to her than Saros was. That's funny.
Yes.
So, interesting. How do I handle this? One thing that occurs to me is that I could plant Regan here as a backstop for an Ashera smite, or for a smite on Ashera to KO the Mirabilis. I was thinking I might have to. That's an option. Then, actually, can I KO this guy? Well, Sigurd's down.
Yes.
So I could do that, and then refresh from here, definitely. And then...
By your will.
Yeah, okay. Definitely need to do this. Or do I do that from here? And then... Oh, now Micaiah acts as a backstop instead. I like that better. Because now I conserve Regan's action.
As you say.
Or well, I mean, I conserve somebody's action. In this case, it's actually Naga's. So I can do this. No, let's not do that. Wait. Do you? Oh, no, because then Elding's gonna refresh you. Ew.
There is but
So I can
one
do this. And then just wait, I suppose. So Archdus goes there. Cool. And then Eldigan attacks. Okay, that's fine. He has, whatever you call it, aerobatics. So basically the premise there was that Mercedes can't actually kill either
Yes.
Brunya or Ashera, so letting them tank was
By your
perfectly
will.
fine. Take out the Eldigan because he hurts. And then I guess, what turn is it? 4. I still have Kanto.
Yeah.
That's funny. So I can do this. I can do that, I guess. And then I can refresh and
As
then
you
just
say.
park my units here. Oh, I guess I can break that now.
What is
And
your
then
desire?
move you up
Let's go
here.
together.
And then just keep tanking the Mercedes until it's time to finish the ether structures off. And actually, that's now, isn't it? Because I can just do this.
It will be done.
And then Brunya?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's pretty interesting. As far as changes, I don't really know if I'd change anything about it. It's a fine map, just a little susceptible to open backline spaces. The only way to get around that really is to add, I think it's additional pressure in a row 1 separated by 1 column, in a column, sorry, separated by 1 from where the refresher is. Because then you don't get any overlap. So there would have to be a ranged cavalry like here, and this would be cleared. And then you would be able to stop turn 2 initiations entirely. But of course, open back row space is not exactly common, which surprises me because it seems like something that people should be catching on as, yeah, this is useful, especially now that 7 slot traps are a thing. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. So thank you very much for sharing. Let's move on to map number 3. The third map belongs to T. Let's go ahead and have a look. We have, looks like an infantry pulse type of deal. Sias has ARD speed res, low attack res, pulse smoke, death blow, war god's tome drawback and glimmer. Pent has life and death, low attack res, times pulse, blade session, tome of regle, no assist, draconic aura. Alphonse has ARD def res, special spiral, def res oath, brazen def res, imbued coma, no assist, and open the future. Selif has fort def res, sudden panic, infantry pulse, HP res, tearfing, no assist, and bonfire. Morgan is carrying fury 4, sabotage attack, joint hone speed, attack def form, Grima's truth, no assist, glimmer. Mirabilis has fort def res, sabotage def, ground orders guidance, flower of whimsical dream, and glacies. And finally, Saros has fort def res in both her 8 and seal slots, along with Dragon Wall, Wings of Light, Aurora Breath, no assist, and glacies. The first thing I notice is that this map is quite easy to approach. There's also a ground orders here, but I'm not really sure what it does, other than look pretty. There's no rally element, so there's no range extension. Interesting. How would I approach this map? I guess I could use Brunya Team again. That would be smite Brunya onto the heavy trap below Saros. Hit the Saros, refresh with Plumeria. Probably take out the Pent. That pulse smokes all the mages. So she has to tank Mirabilis and Selif. Well, and everyone else, but Mirabilis and Selif are the ones she can't counterattack. And then I'd have to reposition Plumeria out of harm's way, which shouldn't be too bad. I guess I need a double reposition to get that taken care of, or maybe smite with Regan, reposition with Ashera. So that's an option. Do I have any other options in the interest of not deploying the Brunya team for 3 maps in a row? I guess I could go dual win. I don't know if that's better or worse. Could I do Dragon Wagon? Since it's easy to approach, I could maybe have Regan just take out the Mirabilis. And then tank here with Sothis. That's interesting. Could be done. Could be done. Or would it be better if... Or I could just... I guess I could do both. I'm wondering if what Idun's Sias matchup looks like. 52 attack, though? 52. Her res is not exactly small. It's 48, 45 after the lull. 45 after the lull, plus 8 from double Ward Dragons on Sothis. Plus if I get Plumeria here, that's another 7. So plus 15 on top of 45, so 60. And your effective attack is 62. Wow. That's... I could probably work with that, actually. Interesting. Very interesting. And then Sothis over here would have Divine Fang. Should allow her to... Actually, I don't know if she KOs that Alphonse. He's pretty def stacked. I will say that you did a good job of protecting your structures to keep these guys active. Though I suppose with some Regan action with Kanto, you could probably get around that. And then I guess if you break this and run away, then you can tank over here with a blue basically for free. Who goes down this way? Saros gets Mirabilis' Refresh. It shouldn't be that hard to bait her down this way instead. Huh, interesting. So there's a lot of options here. Let's try Dragon Wagon. Again, in the interest of not deploying the Brunia team for 3 maps in a row, and try not to use the Lin team unless I have to. I mean, I used it in the first match just because I wanted to demonstrate a change that I thought might be useful. But here, I am not doing any such thing. So, let's see. I want to switch you guys here. And just do that, maybe. Because then I can break this Kanto here. And then do this, break that, move you. And call that good.
Close your eyes.
Hit end turn. I just remembered there's sudden panic, and Ashera's null panic is not on Regan, so that might suck.
Here?
Yeah, that definitely sucks. But, is it a problem? I don't know if it's a problem, really. Can I do this? I can probably just do this, yeah? And just run away.
Why not?
Because now this activates Gale Force. Oh, that was a real close matchup there. Okay, so I can do this. And then I can do... Ooh, where do I want Plumeria? So I could have her help both Idun and Saros. Yeah, let's just do that, why not?
Yes.
And we can do this, and...
It will be done.
Did I say Idun and Saros? I meant Idun and Sothis, I'm sorry. So then I do that. Wait, is there Wings of Mercy here? No. Okay. Cool.
What is your desire?
Probably should have checked that beforehand. Goodness. Oh, Sothis does not have Null Panic. Joy of joys. Whatever. So, she... Wow, just barely fails to KO the Alphonse. But she does wipe the Saros, so that's nice. Can Regan take out the Morgan? No, she cannot. That is quite unfortunate. So, how does this look? Can I do this? This? That doesn't work because Alphonse just takes out, what's her name? Plumeria. Joy. Perhaps I can do this.
Close your eyes. A time to celebrate. I am the answer.
And then just move you
This
down.
way.
So Morgan has his choice of Ashera or Idun. Goes after Ashera. He lived. Interesting. Alphonse gets taken down by Sothis finally. Sias. Oh, Sias really needed that defense bonus, or that fortress, the defense tile bonus rather. You probably died up. Yeah, Regan really easily. So
I won't lose.
I can do this. Can I canto up here? And then
I'll
just
do it.
refresh?
Over here?
And then take you out. And then just wait, I guess. Wait for Seliph to come in here and die. So then I can do this, break this, and then you do. Ah, yes, because he has to be above 50% HP when the combat starts, I think. That's the restriction, right? Let me double check that actually. Double check that and give final thoughts on the map while I'm there. So, yeah, he has to start the combat above 50%. So, I think it's a pretty easy to approach map. I mean, letting your enemies just sit here for free is generally not the best idea. I wonder... I mean, you're using Pent, right? So I'm thinking you could maybe squeeze in a ranged cavalry instead of a ranged infantry. Not switch out all of them, obviously, but maybe just like one or two. And that would give your team some range. And then if you throw a rally in there, you can actually make use of the ground orders and make it a rally trap. Just make it a little harder to get to, I think is what I'm getting at. That said, if you really like this dynamic you've got going on here, it's fine at what it does. It's just that I am seeing that there are things that it doesn't do that maybe you might want it to. I don't know. Up to you. Of course, it's your defense map. So, thank you very much for sharing, and that is actually the last map for this batch. And that is it. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of AR Mock Battles. I would like to extend one more huge thank you to today's volunteers. You are awesome. If you would like to volunteer your own map for a mock battle, you can just leave your hero's friend code in the comments section and I will send a request your way. I do actually have enough volunteers lined up for a mock battle video next week, so do look forward to that. And I guess the only other noteworthy thing is tomorrow I will be uploading 2 Aether Raids Battle Dump videos, one for the Light Season 2 weeks ago that I missed putting the video together for, and another for the Astra Season that I guess by the time of upload, that season will probably be over already. So yeah, I'm thinking I might just upload one in the morning, one in the evening, see what happens. I don't know. So, at any rate, thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.